Hi guys, it's Meg from the Dive Show. Yes, I'm the one that shouts, I love your podcast at you across exhibition halls. So this is fun having a little part of it. So thank you. Uh oof, my diving background story, it's all tied up in my PTSD diagnosis story. Really, I didn't know that I had PTSD until I started learning to dive, until after I'd done my ocean diver qualification. Actually, I've always adored the ocean, but I never had the grace for above water sports. So I thought, hey, why not? Let's try under. And as a lover of marine life, yes, also shark obsessed. If you're with us, you get it. If you're not, you think we're mad. Anyway, I so desperately wanted to dive, and I was so distraught when on my ocean diver course I started practicing skills. Every time I got in the water, I would experience the most debilitating anxiety and especially panic attacks with mask clearing, that sort of thing. And I just could not understand why this thing that I loved so much and expected to take to so easily and naturally was causing me so much distress. Thankfully, due to a very patient and calm instructor, the legendary Adam Powers, I did eventually get through and pass my course. But this really sent me on a journey of understanding the nervous system, the vagus nerve, how to regulate it, which eventually culminated in my professional training to become a therapist. So I'm now a somatic therapist specializing in PTSD. That's my work. And being a recreational diver is my play. As for me, when diving, that's the only time my busy ADHD brain is actually ever quiet. So scuba is my piece. It's how I recharge. So the combination of my two loves really is now not only supporting survivors on land, but supporting divers as well, specifically with PTSD or coming back to the water after illness or injury. Anyone really with water-based anxiety, helping them to get to the root of those fears and move through them so they can get back in to the water. And also to help people who want to get into it and get started, but have some sort of anxiety holding them back. And until I started talking about this with people in the industry, I had no idea just how common these sorts of, water-based and diving-based anxieties were. So, I'm all about accessibility and inclusivity. I believe anybody is a diving body, and that whatever's happened to you, whatever you've been through, you can still learn to dive. There are ways of overcoming these things, and just give it to the ocean and let diving heal you, because it's so good for so many things. So of course the Go Diving Show has been an amazing opportunity to enjoy some brilliant conversations around this, and the show really does just seem to be getting bigger and better every year. I know we've said it for a few years, but it really is true, and I hope they will continue, the organisers, to keep the show accessible as well to wonderful charities like Bite Back, for example. If you haven't heard of them, please do look them up. They're doing amazing things for shark conservation, and it's always a joy to see them and catch up with them at the show. A big highlight for me as well was Ranva Jormenson's talk about her expedition to the Galapagos recently. Super inspiring, and Ranva she's just awesome. She's a cave diver, also very passionate about encouraging young people, particularly young women, to get into tech diving and cave diving. So yeah, please do find out more about what she's doing if you haven't heard of her. She is Ranva J on Instagram. Oh, three people to dive with. This is so hard because my dream dive body list is is huge. But Cristina Zenato, for sure, my all-time hero. I would love to dive with her and her sharky friends one day. Helen, the underwater ambassador, absolutely check out her page. She's doing incredible conservation things. We actually met at a Go Diving Show a few years ago, bonded over sharks, of course. And yeah, I'm ever grateful for her support and hope that we will dive together one day. I have her to thank for meeting Ranva as well, actually. So hopefully we'll all dive together at some point. And then my dad, I have to choose my dad. He is my most consistent and trustworthy dive buddy. He was doing scuba since before I was born, with one of those old ABLJs that you wouldn't catch us dead in now. Oh my days. So I'm so fortunate that I get to do this with him, and so grateful for the opportunity that he gave me to do that and getting me into it. So my billboard message, I think it would just be, you know what, you belong here, and you are safe here, and you are welcome here. Diving is just the best, and I hope and dream, and I know many others are as well, just working towards making diving ever more accessible, ever more inclusive, and ever safer. Yeah. So absolutely, if you want to chat to me about any of that, please do send me an email, deepdiveoceantherapy@gmail.com. Let's get you back in the water. And thank you, Gemma and Ian. And remember, I love your podcast.